Hi everyone, welcome to the online judging of @SEA Animation Contest. @SEA program recently put out an animation contest themed Uniting the Arafura and Timor Seas for anyone over the age of 18 to see who could create the best animated videos sharing the urgency to protect the ocean. First place winner will get a $1,000 cash prize, second place will get $500 cash prize, and third place will get $250 cash prize from @SEA.
The Arafura and Timor Seas region, or ATS, is unique in terms of its ecology, geography, and socio-political structure. It is rich in resources and home to a vast array of natural wonders. Shared by Australia, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and Timor-Leste, this fertile corridor of tropical water connects the Pacific and Indian Oceans. This area provides the peoples of many nations with essential resources, while also stocking the world's oceans with biodiversity. Unfortunately, overfishing, marine and land-based pollution, loss of habitat, and the impacts of climate change create a major threat to most marine life in the region. This underlines the urgent need for collective regional action and transboundary management of economically important fish species, critical habitats, and marine megafauna. Therefore, in 2006, the ATS Expert Forum developed and submitted a bid to the Global Environment Facility, which came to be known as the Arafura and Timor Seas Ecosystem Action Program, or @SEA. The initial phase was officially launched in 2010 and created a regional collaboration tasked with finding sustainable solutions for problems affecting coastal and marine resources in the region. In 2019, the second phase of @SEA, known as @SEA2, has been adapted to take the collaboration and coordination in the ATS region a step further through the endorsement and implementation of a 10-year vision for the ATS, known as the Strategic Action Program. @SEA2 aims to achieve its main objectives in the ATS to foster sustainable development in the region by improving the quality of life of its inhabitants through restoration, conservation, and sustainable management of marine coastal ecosystems for a better life.
And here we have our distinguished judges with us today who will be judging and scoring the shortlisted videos. First, we have Mas Roni Gani, senior animator for Space Jam: A New Legacy, Mandalorian, Avengers: Endgame, Ready Player One, Ant-Man, Pacific Rim, and many more. Good morning, Mas Roni. It's an honor to have you with us.
Thank you.
And the next one, we have Indra Ade, inventor of the webtoon series Travel Diary. He was one of the key animators for the Battle of Surabaya movie, Yellow Claw Amsterdam, and Stickman Imitator Collab 2. Welcome, Mas Indra. It's a great pleasure to have you here. Looks great on the avatar. And the last one is Ibu Asti Sukatri Laksana, Head of Human Resources of UNDP Indonesia, a gender champion who secretly loves to create videos as well. Good morning, Bu Asti. Thank you for joining us in the panel of judges today.
Good morning, Mas Aryo.
Out of all animation videos that we receive, we have narrowed it down to top 5 entries. Each of the judges will be reviewing each video based on 3 categories and giving it score 1 to 10. And the 3 categories are creativity and originality, how well the video presentation display a combined innovative use of design and ideas, message, content, and expression of ideas, how compelling is the video, the logical sequence of the video, technical organization, how good does it look, how well is the video produced in regards to continuity, timing, sound quality, editing, and other cinematics aspects. So without further ado, let's watch our first entry.
Detergent, oil, and plastic. We must be familiar with these things. Yes, indeed. We surely use these materials every day in our lives. These materials really help us in our life. But do you know? When these materials are found in the wrong place, it can be hazardous too. especially if we dispose these materials to the sea or to the river that may carry them into the sea. These materials are very dangerous for the marine life. Unfortunately, as humans' awareness of this danger begins to dwindle over time, the pollution has now finally reached to an alarming stage, since it has started to damage the existing marine life. By that, so how do we maintain the beauty of marine life? We can start from the simple thing, such as stop littering. In addition, beach cleanups are very helpful in clearing trash in the beach. Other than that, we could also support the marine conservation efforts to protect the endangered species. If our generation is still ignorant about this condition, it is likely that in the next few years, we won't be able to see the beauty of underwater life. We can no longer see the cute clownfishes or colorful coral reefs protecting the marine life. If not us, then who else? Let's start taking care of our marine life, so that we will be able to pass on the beauty of marine life to our future generations.
For the first video, the marine life is in our hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty good in terms of explaining the ideas, execution, and then delivering the message. Yeah. Visually also engaging, like we kind of like enjoy seeing the visual, the designs. So creativity wise, it's pretty good as well. I like watching the whole process of the storytelling, even though it's a bit like explanatory, like a presentation, kind of like presentational, but I wouldn't really mind because of the attractive visuals that incorporated in the video.
I think this video number 2 is quite interesting in terms of animation, and then the message actually is smoothly delivered to the audience, is easy to understand. And in terms of sounds, timing, etc., I think that's quite good. And then it's not long enough, it's not short enough. I think giving the right message actually to the audience.
Di video 2 ini emang saya paling tertarik sih. Nggak tahu, cuman dari segi visual, awalnya kan saya kalau melihat video seperti ini, untuk mendengarkan celotehan mereka itu kayak kurang suka. Tapi karena ini ketolong dengan visual yang bagus, jadi saya bisa menikmati gitu.
Sea, ocean. Ooh, I love them. Well, you might already know that our ocean is very important. It's home to all creatures and ecosystems that we rely on for food, livelihoods, and climate regulation. About 50 to 80% of the oxygen production on Earth comes from the ocean. Isn't it cool? But did you know that our ocean now is in crisis? How comes? The answer is marine pollution. Globally, marine pollution combined with climate change threatens the collapse of all marine ecosystems. Plastic. Plastic are the most common form of marine pollution. They come from a variety of land and ocean-based sources, enter the water in many ways, and impact the ocean. Plastic can take anywhere from 20 to 500 years to decompose. As the decade pass, it starts to break up into microplastic. Microplastic is also very dangerous because microplastic will get into the food chain and, yes, the food that we will eat eventually. At the current rates, plastic is expected to outweigh all the fish in the sea by 2050. The ocean needs our help. So, here are some things that you can do to reduce the marine pollution. First, go out, clean it up, and participate. This problem simply will not go away by itself. It's persistent. Second, be wise. Say no to single-use plastic. Third, Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce the amount of disposable plastic you use. Cut down anything that you only use once. Reuse disposable plastic when possible. And recycle anything that can be recycled. Ocean plastic is a huge problem that's only going to get worse if we don't want to wake up and change our ways. We can do better for the ocean and for us.
And now let's hear from our judges as well for the feedback on the video number 4, how to reduce marine pollution, especially plastic waste.
Emang cukup menarik sih yang unik. Cuman karena saya kebetulan suka, mungkin karena yang gambar-gambar saya suka, mungkin yang ini mungkin sedikit kurang, tapi bagus sih, unik.
Is quite unique in terms of technique. I see there was a different technique as compared to other submission. It brings a powerful message because I think the sounds of the video is also supported the theme of the story that has been the animator tried to convey to the audience.
It has a very nice and unique style. The artist make a very nice decision on executing the style, like cutout animation. Looks like almost a bit like music videos style, but with like a concise message that's trying to be delivered within the video itself. Yeah. So yeah, I think from creativity, I think the artists really push the points here, and then the execution is like something that's we haven't really seen a lot before, so it's quite original. Yeah, I kind of like this one as well.
Hello there! Did you know that the ocean can generate over half of the oxygen we breathe? In the sea, there are microorganisms called phytoplankton that absorb 90% of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere that causes global warming, and then convert it into oxygen. It's also a home to a vast array of natural wonders like corals, reef fishes, seagrass beds, turtles, sharks and rays, mangroves, shorebirds, and seabirds. The sea has it all. It is home to marine life and to our food. It supports our livelihoods, cultures, and economies. But now, much of the marine life is under threat from a combination of overfishing that reduces fish population, loss of habitat, and the impacts of climate change. And no exception for the Arafura and Timor Seas. So, who do you think will keep the sea clean and protected? It's not a mermaid, right? Partnership like the EDSI program is needed in order to promote sustainable development in Arafura and Timor Seas. And every one of us can make a difference for our ocean. We can start to change our habits as a consumer by using less and recycling more. Reduce use of plastics so that less of it ends up in our ocean. Reduce our carbon footprint by turning off the lights when leaving the room, and riding a bike or using public transportation instead of driving a car. If you like to eat sushi but you want to protect the ocean, what can you do? Make sure it's sustainable. Avoid ocean-harming products like cosmetics that contain shark squalene or jewelry made of coral. Take part in beach cleanups and involve others. So, let's start a change from our daily life to save the ocean, because our future depends on what we do today.
Now moving on to video number 5, simple ways to save the ocean.
Ini hampir mirip sama yang kedua, cuman saya lebih suka yang kedua sih. aku nyaman aja Angel, yang ini masih kurang gitu. Cuman udah bagus sih, secara teknik bagus. Sama creativity udah bagus ini.
For video number 5, I like, it's like a bit storytelling, and then is connect to the real life, because I think the sample that given by the animator here is really a sample in daily life. If you see the final page of the video, I think the animator tried to say this is the impact in the real life, and then they bring some of example in the video, which is actually will help the audience to understand. Oh, okay, this is the impact of pollution, and then is the in the routine daily life, it has a big impact actually, without actually people realizing those impact. I think that's quite good, and then the. Yes, Mas Indra said that the picture is similar to video number 2, but for me, maybe it's about taste. I like the rearrangement of the picture, because it doesn't no repeated picture in this video, and then it's always the picture always bring a different story to tell actually to the audience.
Yeah, this is also quite interesting in terms of execution. Specifically, karena because I think from storytelling point of view, it's a bit weak in my opinion, because it's kind of still explanatory. It's kind of like explaining something rather than telling the story through the
storytelling.
Storytelling through what the character is doing, and who does he interacts with, from that point of view. But rather than, it's like a narration of trying to explain a subject. From that point, I find it a bit weak, but execution-wise and technical-wise, it's really good. I can see the efforts that being put from the animators, like Asti said. We really see like the progression of the visual from one point to another, so there's no repetition, there's no looping, so the flow of the visual itself kind of like linear, yeah. It's not repetitive, and everything is clear, even though visual is not as engaging or interesting visually as video number 2, but everything is clear. Like everything, we can capture the message from the video. Yeah.
Hello, meet me, Kina. I really love to dive and be friends with the deepness of the sea. Did you know that the oceans cover more than 70% of the planet? Billions of people around the world rely on our ocean for food and for their livelihoods. But now, it seems hard to see the same beauty as before. It's darker, and sometimes I find my friends trapped in a kind of plastic. Yes, it happens because of marine pollution, and it also happens in the Arafura and Timor Seas. Marine pollution is the buildup of unhealthy material in the Earth's water systems, including oil, plastics, debris, industrial waste, chemicals, and even noise. It's really upsetting the balance of the Earth's ecosystem. The sea calls for help. We need to help to protect our future. And it's easy. We can start from some practical ways to help reduce ocean pollution on everywhere at any time. Use fewer plastics, avoid chemical fertilizers, recycle, and lower our energy use. Thank you for doing that. Not for me, not only for our sea friends, but it's for all of us.
And Bu Asti, would you go first and tell me about your view for this video?
I think this is like a storytelling to children. is very interesting, and the color, the choice of color or the theme is actually very refreshing. And the message is actually quite smooth from the first point until the end. I think I give a high score here for video number 10. And then I think the is easily to understand from the beginning until the end. And then I see there is no repetition, and then the selection of the picture is actually very interesting. And then overall I like this video.
And Mas Indra, what do you think? How compelling is this video for you?
Video nomor 10, Kina. Ini
Yes.
Dari keseluruhan ini video kedua yang saya suka. Ini memang apa ya? Secara gambar ya karena mungkin karena digambar itu sih aku suka. Warnanya adem. Ini jadi kayak karena dari visual nyaman aku yang ngikutin kita nyaman aja gitu. Jadi enak dilihat lah gitu. Enak dilihat, adem.
This is my favorite so far ya, karena because it's a really nice combination of ideas, creativity, and then delivering the message or storytelling process, and also executing the animation itself, the video itself. Storytelling wise, it's not preaching, it's not like lecturing, it's kind of like involving the audience to come inside the character's universe and kind of like see from her perspective about what's going on in the ocean within her perspective. So the audience are being asked to understand what does she feels about her environment. And I think that way, storytelling wise, is stronger. It will reach and touch the audience's heart and thoughts to make them think about what the impact of those messages that they can then do in their own life as well. And all of this storytelling process is being presented in a very engaging visuals as well, like Mbak Asti said, like storybook, children's storybook style, which is really easy to accept. So yeah, this one has been my favorite in the competition.
Sooner or later, the pandemic will be gone. Protocols will be just for form's sake. Our hard work will be paid off and we can be together with our loved one again. We'll do whatever we can to protect ourselves, and it cost us our one and only home, Mother Earth.
Here we are, and here's our ocean,
plagued by pollution. Complex ecosystem, home to millions of organisms ruined by our waste. A healthy ocean is important for more than just economic growth. It is crucial for the survival of humanity. There's nothing much for us to do but to make a chain of small impacts. Because every great thing always start with a thought. These thoughts become words. Words become action. Be thoughtful of your products, your ways, and the story you tell others and yourself. With your thought, watch your actions. Becomes big impact. It starts with you.
Mas Doni, what do you think about the video? What makes you include this as one of the top best 5 videos?
I like the creative and technical side of it. It's nice. it's quite daring, as in like the artist really tried. I can see the artist try to kind of like explore and do like R&D and then execute their own kind of like visual interpretation of what a good storytelling might be. So I appreciate that so much, the courage to kind of like push their own style. But unfortunately, in terms of storytelling and delivering the message, it's pretty weak. Flow-wise, in terms of flow, it's also kind of like it doesn't connect you from start to beginning. It kind of like, if not because of the visual, the audience will kind of tends to kind of like lose contact in the middle because of the storytelling process that's not connected and continues throughout. Other than that, technical stuff as well because this is a type of a narration kind of video. It relies so much on the quality of the audio of the narrator audio. From that point is also a bit weak. We in some part, in a lot of parts, we can't hear clearly what the narrator is saying, so we didn't really capture the message. So basically, what still engaged me as an audience is just the visuals and seeing all the humans and then the ocean, the artist's interpretation of the ocean, where everything is more yellowish and then orange, right? So that's pretty appealing rather than the message itself. Yeah.
Gimana ya, aku bingung. Suka apa namanya, kayak karena di gambar itu sih, mungkin aku nggak tahu ya, karena di gambar itu jadi suka ngeliat animasinya yang apa yang kayak patah-patah itu juga bagus sih. Ceritanya itu pesanannya dari ya storytelling tadi juga lumayan dapat lah gitu.
Bu Asti, okay, let us tell you about your thoughts about this video.
Yeah, yes, Mas Aryo, thank you so much. Maybe a little bit different with a colleague from the technical aspect. So me as an audience, I like this type of video because it's very unique, it's very different, it's showing the character. That's why I give actually quite high score for the originality. And the message, I think the content of the message is really good, but the way the delivery of the content of the message, which is rightly mentioned by Mas Roni, I think the quality of sounds when the animator actually maybe recording, the quality of recording is not really good. It's not balanced with the sounds, the background sounds. So I think if those little things actually can be fixed, this can be one of the excellent video. Yeah, I think for me, every picture actually relate with the message because I see the reading the written message, yeah, not really the sounds because it's not really clear, but the written message and then the picture that shows in every every video, every stage of the video is really connect. I think and then throughout the video, I think the animator didn't lose touch in terms of uniqueness, and then is still using the same style. So I like this. It's very strong style. That's why I give a high score for this. But probably is disagree with from the technical aspect with the colleagues here. But I like it's about taste. I like the way the animator express him or herself. Thank you.
Thank you for all judges who have been judging and also scoring the top 5 videos. And now we're going to announce the winners of the ATSI Animation Contest. So the first place winner will get $1,000 cash prize, and second place winner will get $500 cash prize, and third place will get $250 cash prize from ATSI too. And third place goes to Jessica Clara. And then the second place goes to Landa Fikri. I'd like to announce the first winner of the Etsy Animation Video Contest goes to Aisyah Elsa Kina from Indonesia with a video titled Kina the Oceans. Congratulations to Aisyah. To Indira NT for the video Small Impact will be awarded with honorable mention by the judges and win $150 cash prize. Congratulations Indira. Oke Mas Indra, bisa sampaikan mungkin pesan terakhir untuk para pemenang dan juga mungkin teman-teman animator di seluruh Indonesia maupun di luar sana yang sedang menonton ini. Silakan Mas Indra.
Aduh, saya sangat buruk untuk mengucapkan pesan-pesan. Ya, gimana? Terima kasih untuk Asia dan teman-teman yang sudah ikut. Ini kalian semuanya keren-keren sih, yang tadi. Sampai saya bingung jelasnya gimana. Ya, terus berkarya sampai kita ketemu lagi. Mungkin next mungkin ada lagi ya lombanya. Lanjutkanlah. Terus berkarya kalian semua. Selesai.
Thank you, everyone who's involved. Thank you for the organizer. Thank you, PEMC, to UNDP, and all the institutions that participating in having this contest. And of course, for everyone who already submitted the video animation submission, it's nice to see that this campaign has a lot of response to us creators. And I just want to say, I'm hoping that with this kind of action, we can also make an impact. Yeah. Although we're artists, although we are like non-environmental activists, whatnot, but we can do our part in small or even bigger way to contribute to delivering the message and then trying to make impact together for bettering our environment and ocean. So I'm really glad, I'm really happy to be a part of this kind of movement, and I hope I can ask our fellow artists to also do the same, to make this to create such awareness amongst ourselves, amongst our friends, amongst our family through our artworks. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hi everyone, glad to be here and then becoming one of the judges. So I think all of us agree that uncontrollable pollution, big loss of habitat, and then a pail of garbage is the last thing that we would like to hear, and we would like to avoid that to leave to our grandchild. And then your contribution in this event, I think that's make a real difference. I think all of you have special talent in a different way, and then you can contribute. So I really want please keep your innovative aspect of your work. Being creative is a big talent, actually is a big gift from God. And then I think I would like all of you to keep a positive energy, and then keep your sensitivity in terms of development issues. As Mas Roni mentioned, help in a little way, in a big way, to make a real awareness among the community, and then you can make a difference actually in the community. And you can start from today, but you giving your talent actually to help people understand and make a difference in terms of protecting ocean, and you can protect the whole world, right? So I think I just conclude, please being creative, and then keep positive all the way, and then we hope to see you again in the next event.
Congratulations to all winners of Etsy Animation Contest, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget, visit our website and our social media.